Well, we're here on Celtic Way, next door to Celtic Park, home of Celtic Football Club at the Emirates Arena. A venue created to help host the 2014 Commonwealth Games. This year we're here for World Championship badminton action. And what a men's doubles that was. We look ahead now to the first of three women's singles. Last 16 matches, it's the number 8 seed from Thailand, Ratchanok Intanon. She's up against one of the new breed of Chinese players, Chen Xiaoxin. Well, last 16 of the women's singles, this particular section of the draw, we can see in the other half we've got there PV Sindhu is facing Sun Yu in the quarter-finals. Let's see if her teammate Chen Xiaoxin can reach that quarter to face Chen Yufei, who took out the number 1 seed Yamaguchi, or if Ratchanok Intanon can hold her progress. So Ratchanok Intanon leading them out. Chen Xiaoxin looking to overcome the former world number 1.
Hello.
Well, Jacob Sindberg from Denmark out there will be looking after this court for this women's singles. He's ready with the toss of the coin.
This one? Red. Service. This side. Okay.
Ratchanok Intanon with the service. Chen Xiaoxin opting to change ends. Lars, I wonder what you think about the choice of ends when it comes to players like this. Intanon was out first. She put her bag in the nearest box. Does that suggest to her Chinese opponent that Intanon would prefer to stay on this side of the court?
Yeah, I think it depends on the players. Some try to get their way, and some just takes the first one open, and everything is decided by the coin toss, isn't it? So.
Well, Intanon, 22 years of age, from Yasothon in Thailand, a former world number 1. She's number 8 in the world currently, and the number 8 seed here. A bye in round 1. She came through Yaprui Chen from Malaysia in round 2 in straight games, just 27 minutes. Chen Xiaoxin, 19 years of age, from Jiangsu in China, ranked number 19 as well, her career high. An incredible year for her since playing junior badminton, junior world championships last year. Seeded also, and so had a bye in the first round, but what a game it was yesterday in round 2, taking out Canada's Michelle Lee in straight games, but a game that lasted almost an hour. A terrific second game. It's Intanon that leads that head-to-head. This is just the second time these two have met. That was the Asian Championships earlier this year, back in April. Straight games, but a very close straight game win for Intanon. And our service judge for today, Eric Desroches from Canada. Well, as always, Ratchanok Intanon dressed to impress. Those bright pink shoes and I wonder whether these players wear such bright footwear to
Ladies and gentlemen,
put off their
on my
opponents.
right, Ratchanok Intanon,
Chen Xiaoxin
Thailand.
wearing the bright orange.
And on my left, Chen Xiaoxin, China.
And it's Intanon
Ratchanok Intanon
with
to
the serve
Love all.
in the pale blue
Play.
from Thailand at the bottom of your screen. Oh, what a shot, sliced half smash from Intanon. Last, do you think Intanon has a chance in this competition? Obviously no Tai Siu Ying this year in the World Championships, and the #1 seed Yamaguchi falling today, earlier this morning. Could this perhaps be Intanon's turn?
Yeah, it could definitely be Intanon's turn once again, winning her up until now only senior World Championships in 2013. But in women's singles in this discipline, there are so many contenders. I hold Marin a slight favorite, and that's of course no need to be an expert to make that guess, since she won the last two World Championships and the Rio Olympics. So of course she's the favorite for this tournament as well. But Intanon is definitely one of the contenders behind Marin.
Yeah, terrific result for Carolina Marin earlier today.
4-1.
Straight games over Mia Blichfeld. Great week for Mia Blichfeld nonetheless. What a performance yesterday to get through to face Carolina Marin. Well, what a net shot from Ratchanok Intanon. Chen Xiaoxin, like the rest of us, expected the lift. How did she manage to do that last? It looked something must have been in the racket preparation there.
Yeah, but she just has lovely touch and is probably Tai Siu Ying is also a very skillful player, but one of the most skillful players in the women's singles discipline. So it's always a pleasure to watch her. And I'm sure that Chen Xiaoxin will try to make it a more physical game, but she has to keep the rallies going, and that can prove to be a problem for her.
Service over. 6.
She is Chen Xiaoxin, even though she's still ranked 19 in the world. She is a player that's dangerous for anyone in the top of women's singles. She managed to beat Carolina Marin in the Indonesian Open this year. So I'm sure that Ratchanok Intanon has prepared very, very well for this match indeed.
3-6.
Yeah, terrific result for Chen Xiaoxin. I hadn't realised she played Karen at that event. I know she made the quarter-finals there. One of her biggest results to date. But a terrific win to take out Marin.
7-3.
good start from Intanon, controlling the shuttle well at the moment.
Yeah, she's really playing with great speed and accuracy.
Oh, what a cross slice from Intanon. Bit of a danger area perhaps for Chen Xiaoxin. That's 2 in a row. She's lost down her forehand defense. Well, that's another one from Intanon down her opponent's backhand defensive side. This draw really opening up. Last Yamaguchi out in straight games to Chen Yufei earlier today. A player in a very similar mould to Chen Xiaoxin. And some of the new breed of Chinese women's singles players. What do you think about this new breed? They used to be so dominant not so many years ago. We used to see 3 of the top 5 players in the world were from China not too long ago.
The Chinese dominance in this event is definitely not as big this year as it has been previously. But I don't think that the discipline or the draw has opened up because yeah, some of the seeded players have lost, but that means that there are some other players who have proven to be even stronger here. So it's I don't think you can't win an easy medal at a World Championship. So it'll still be very difficult.
11-3. Play.
What a forehand block into the net from Chen Xiaoxin, and she's struggling out here in this opening game.
And just to prove my words about China's dominance in this discipline, China has won 15 gold medals in World Championships. Indonesia, Denmark, and Spain come in second with 2 each. And then the last gold medal was won by the woman we see down here, Ratchanok Intanon.
Well, no doubt one of those medals last would it have been Chen Xiaoxin's coach, sat at the back of the court. She was a tremendous women's singles player herself, double Olympic gold, I believe.
Yeah, she won the gold, Jiang Ning, in 2003, and you're right, she's a doubled Olympic gold medal winner.
Yeah, there's Jiang Ning.
13.
Smile from Intanon after that error, but good to see her still looking confident. No doubt that scoreline helping her at the moment.
Yeah, and the hard part for her now and for her coach is to keep the focus, because she played almost perfectly up before the interval.
Oh, great touch of the net, that forehand cross. Inch perfect, just inside the line.
5.
Tremendous racket skills from Ratchanok Intanon. better from Xiaoxin.
6-14.
Yeah, she manages to get a little bit more control now, and first and foremost, she manages to keep the rallies going, where Ratchanok hit winners quite early in the rallies before the mid-game interval.
Yeah, a lot more patient.
Service over. 15-6. Service over. 7-15.
Well, that's better from Xiaoxin once again. A well-placed cross smash. And Intanon seemingly just taking her foot off the gas for a moment. Well, that's 3 errors in the same shot from Intanon now. That cross net working for her so well earlier in the game.
Yeah, then that can happen if you lose just a few % of your focus and you don't move full-heartedly towards the shuttle. Then there is a risk because there is such a fine balance between success and failure in these shots.
16-8.
Yeah, less touch needed on a forehand smash round the head. Just a little bit of accuracy, but what a smash it was. And that's another winner down Chen Xiaoxin's forehand side. Clearly an area that perhaps Intanon would have prepared for. Perhaps she's looked at her opponent's video analysis and evaluated that. She can have a lot of success
Service over.
down that side. Is that something you think Intanon would have done?
16.
She would definitely have analyzed her opponent. You don't show up to a match at this level unprepared. So she and her coach Patapol Nganrisuk
17-9.
has definitely spent some time watching videos of the opponent.
Service over. 10-17.
Well, it's been much more of an even battle since the mid-game interval.
Yeah, but she's also moving a little bit softer towards the shuttle and not meeting it as early as she was in the beginning, where she was really determined to keep control. Right now she's playing a little bit slower and then relying on her technique to win the game for her. And I think that's a little bit dangerous, because it will give Chen Xiaoxin a sense that she can follow her and that she has a chance in the second game.
Service over.
Yeah, great backhand lift into the rear corner. Drift not affecting that one.
18-11.
Good control.
Oh, what a perfect smash once more, this time straight down the line to Chen Xiaoxin's backhand.
19-11.
You saw Chen Xiaoxin there take very small movement to her right, as Intanon has been peppering those smashes and drops down that other side for so long. Good variation from Intanon.
19.
Well, another smash, inch perfect.
Called in.
We've got a challenge from Chen Xiaoxin. Well, it was so close to the line. Let's take a look at what Hawkeye is able to offer us. Tremendous accuracy from Ratchanok Intanon.
One challenge remaining. Service over. 20. Game point 12.
And with that incredible smash, it's Intanon
Play.
that earns herself 8 game points.
Service over. 13-20.
Well, a great cross-court smash from Chen Xiaoxin. I think, like you said earlier, Lars, when you are this far behind and facing game point, you have nothing to lose, really. You can play with freedom.
Game.
And one more smash from Intanon. That's the end of the first game.
Ratchanok Intanon, 21-13.
Thailand's #1 coming out on top with a game score of 21-13.
然后，如果你打高球，他第一个球先回你防守，第二球他必闪，你就把这个防守一定要盯开，不要再去防后场了。他就基本打完你就第二个球啊，你发高球也是，他的动作一致性也非常好，一定要准备这方面准备好啊，就自己在，而往前这方面不让他上，推他，你打他正手去没什么打到威胁，不要竖起来打，让他过度的打啊。
เสิร์ฟลูกตีผ่านลูกอาจารย์ลูกหน้าอะไรเงี้ยฝั่งเนี้ยตีให้มันผ่านไปก่อนผ่านเนี่ยตีผ่านลูกไม่ให้ตีแล้วหยุดจะดึงอย่างเดียวที่เนี่ยลูกหลังกันโฟร์แฮนด์ตีให้ผ่านมาก่อนผ่านเข้ามาตามขึ้นตีไปแบบยึดยั้งมาเลยปล่อยมือเข้าไป
20 seconds. Second game, love all, play.
So let's see whether Ratchanok Intanon can continue that kind of form here into the second game. Well, great control once again, taking the pace off the shuttle with that slower drop. Ratchanok Intanon perhaps with a lot to prove this week. Last she had lost that Rio Olympics quarter-final to Yamaguchi, who's in this side of the draw and now out of the tournament, so that'll be pleasing news for Intanon perhaps. Oh, what a slice drop shot. But last World Championship, she had to retire in this stage of the event. You mentioned earlier, was it 2013 World Championships?
Yeah. And what's very impressive right now is that Intanon, she manages to, it seems like she can manage to maintain the pressure she had from the other end of the court, where she had a little bit of help from the wind. Now she's playing up against the draft, and but she's still in control of the rallies and moving her opponent around the court.
Well, good timing on that comment. Last that flick out into Chen Xiaoxin's backhand corner, inch perfect. And what a start to this second game after such a confident performance in much of the first. It's Chen Xiaoxin who's looking all at sea here in the second. Nothing working for her at this stage.
Oh, it seems like she has lost her game plan, and the only plan she's got now is that on these high lifts or services, then she plays an almost full attack and hopes that it goes through, but that will only happen in a few occasions, and it won't win her the match, definitely. This is more like it. Taking control of the rally and putting Ratchanok under pressure, moving her around the court. And Chen Xiaoxin, she has to play fast, because otherwise Ratchanok has way too much time to play her very deceptive shots all the time. And then it's hard for Chen Xiaoxin to get out of that pressure.
Oh, brilliant from Intanon. It's amazing to me there's only 3 years difference in the age of these two players. It feels like Ratchanok Intanon has been around for so long, and yet we're only seeing Chen Xiaoxin emerge on the senior circuit first time this year. Well, last year, this particular badminton year.
9-1.
Yeah, now we see Ratchanok, she's actually varying her high serve, and I like that, because with the attacking style she's got, I don't think the best way she can open a rally is playing a high serve, because that gives the opponent the opportunity to attack. It's not a huge problem, but like here, it's in my opinion, it would make much more sense for her to open with different varieties of serves, low serves, flick serves, but trying to take the initiative of the rally from the first shot instead of handing it over to the opponent.
Is there any reason, Lars, that you think we see so much backhand serving in the men's singles game compared to very little with the short backhand serve in the women's singles game?
But that is exactly because you can do more variations normally with the backhand serve, and it's more accurate, and there's more pressure on the return. So, like in doubles, we almost see only backhand serves. So yes, there is a reason, but I don't see a reason why the girls shouldn't do it, because they can do a flick with the backhand as well. But you can do all sorts of variations with the forehand serve, and as we also saw, we've actually seen both girls do it here. So it's a player like Jorgensen from Denmark has a very good deceptive forehand serve, which gives him a lot of points and a lot of initiative in the beginning of the round.
平了就行啊，要有信心，没关系，要顶住。这速度，我跟你说，一是防守加快防守的2，再说要直接对啊。
Well, what a performance so far in this match from Ratchanok Intanon, 11-2 in the second. After such a strong opening game, she almost looked halfway through the opening game to relax a little and allow Chen Xiaoxin to play. I was worried for a moment Intanon may have lost some focus, but what a start to the second.
So far, the accuracy and execution of the attacking shots from Ratchanok has been immaculate today, leaving almost no chance for the defense of Chen Xiaoxin.
What a stick smash. Just a flick of the wrists from that strong position.
Very good forearm rotation here.
Well, unbelievable effort from Chen Xiaoxin, but what court coverage from Intanon.
Ratchanok.
This reverse slice drop shots, and then, yeah, clever not to rush and try too eagerly to kill the shuttle. She just stepped in to play simple net. And so impressive that Intanon has been able to maintain this kind of pressure, 15-2 up, and yet she's still not allowing her opponent any kind of breathing space.
Service over. 3-15.
Yeah, that clear short of the back line and dispatched well this time from Chen Xiaoxin.
Yeah, and when she gets time, Chen Xiaoxin, then she has very good attacking shots too. But Ratchanok Intanon has just managed to keep her under pressure for almost all the time today.
Well, Chen Xiaoxin has just signaled for the challenge. However, the umpire was looking the wrong way.
16-3.
And fails to acknowledge the challenge from Chen Xiaoxin. You can see here, we couldn't see in the replay, but
I think the umpire judged that the challenge came too late. You have to challenge immediately.
yes, we've seen in previous tournaments also that the challenge must be verbal. You can't just put your hand in the air if the umpire happens to be looking at his screen or looking at the other player. It's not the umpire's fault. Jacob Sinberg
16.
Yeah, good tactic this time for Chen Xiaoxin to go for the body of Intanon. What great length from Intanon. Relentless attacking from Xiaoxin, but somehow Intanon not only showing us some impressive attacking skills, but clever from Xiaoxin and very patient.
Yeah, it's
16.
probably a little too late, but a very good rally, and in my taste, the best rally of the match so far.
Intanon misfiring with a rare error into the net from that round ahead smash position. Yeah, difficult shot for Xiaoxin. She was very late in that backhand corner, but the technique let her down for a moment.
17.
Yeah, but also a shot that she would normally master. I'm sure it's. I think she's so much in doubt about what to do because Ratchanok Intanon has been all over her today.
Well, footwork was good from Xiaoxin. She got back early, but dragged that smash so far out of court. And frustration on the face of the young Chinese player.
Seven.
Great length on the serve in that previous rally from Intanon. And with Chen Xiaoxin's attack not being as effective as she'd hoped, causes a lot of doubt for Chen Xiaoxin in how to beat this woman.
20, match point, 7.
Yeah, she certainly hasn't found the right recipe today.
No, in a very one-sided match, at least to this stage. Intanon tapping herself on the head as if to say, what am I doing?
20.
She should not need to worry with 12 more match points.
9, 20.
Well, that's the biggest run of points I think we've seen from Chen Xiaoxin in quite some time. 2 on the bounce. And it isn't a third. Chen Xiaoxin's cross smash into the net today. Ratchanok Intanon from Thailand was just too strong, too good in all areas of the court.
Thank you, Chen.
And a very one-sided last 16. It's Ratchanok Intanon that takes her place in that quarter-final against Chen Yufei later this week. Straight games then, 21-13, 21-9, and big smiles from the number 8 seed. Terrific World Badminton action. We're right next door to Celtic Football Club here, and congratulations, of course, the other night Celtic made it through once again for the 10th time to Champions League group stages. They've got Anderlecht, PSG and Bayern Munich in their group. Good luck to them, but we're in the Emirates Arena for World Championship Badminton action. We've got another women's singles match up for you next in the round 16 stage. It's the former world #1 Saina Nehwal. She's up against one of the very best in-form players this year, the Korean Sung Ji-hyun. So we're in the last 16 players looking to try and find a spot in the quarter-finals. You can see there Saina Nehwal, Sung Ji-hyun will be facing either Kirsty Gilmore or He Bingjiao, which is the following match on court, so stay tuned to see how that one pans out. Marin and Okuhara already through in the other section of this half of the draw.